video on this mushroom growing kit which I've been sent by my sister. She got one, so she thought it'd be a nice idea for me to get one as well. I've been put off doing it actually. I've got so many projects on the go, like in shelves and in cupboards and in freezers and in the fridge and on window shelves that I can do a little bit too much. So I've been putting off doing it, and then because I've been putting it off, we've got some kind of mushroom growth on the top there. But I don't think that's a problem because we just need to clear that off, apparently, according to the instructions. I had a quick scan through the instructions. It didn't make that much sense to me, but I don't read too well. I've got mild dyslexia. Things don't. My brain doesn't work in the same way that most people's kind of does. It works a little bit too fast. So we need to take the top off. We need to clear those mushrooms out the top of that. So clear that growth off from the top. Get rid of those because we don't want really those growing. It smells mushroomy. So clear that off the top. I am clean. And then we hold that down. Like, actually, probably do to go down. There's a little bit of growth there which we don't want. I don't want that growth. I think my hands will make too much of a difference sticking it in there. And then we need a clean bit of tape. So I've got some tape, just off camera. I should have got it prepared beforehand, shouldn't I? So that's the tape there. Fold this over here, like that. Secure. Make sure it's sticky. Tape's not that sticky. We might need to put some more on. We'll put some more on. So, actually found the end of the sellotape straight away. Oh, sellotape's a brand, isn't it? Sticky tape. I'm not endorsing sellotape. I don't even think it is sellotape. No, it's Scotch tape. So yeah. So that like that over there, and then we put a cross in the front of this. 10 centimeters. So what's 10 centimeters? And that's about 10 centimeters. Like that, and I'm guessing we do that so that it can be something that grows out of it. We don't want that little growth there. And then we have to spray it 3 times a day with water. That sounds a bit needy, doesn't it? So I think this is what we do. And then we just leave it, and it won't call it, and it grows. Put it on the. I'm going to put it on the windowsill, so it's not a very sunshiny windowsill, but there is light that comes in, so it needs a little bit of light, but not too much, so not direct sunlight. Otherwise, that would kill it, because we are dealing with a fungus, and funguses like the dark, really, or dark-ish places shaded. But anyway, so we're back when and if something happens, but it will happen because we've already gone and got that kind of growth. I was peeling onions yesterday. That goes on the compost. But anyway, so we'll see what's going to happen in a few days' time. So, just out of interest, the mushrooms that I cleared off the top of that bag, or the growth that I cleared off the top of that bag, I've just put it in the garden in a pot. It's underneath my lavender, so it's nice and shaded. So I'm just curious to see if anything happens with that. On the bag it says if you put the contents of the bag on the compost, you'll get mushroom growth on your compost or garden. So we might just get some mushroom growth there. And there's a shaded spot in my garden which It's got flowers in at the moment, but I might just empty the contents of the bag out, clear the plants, and empty the contents of the bag onto that bit of garden. I'll just show you. So this is where my wild garlic is. I've just cut it back, and then there's this part of the garden here which is quite shaded and nothing really, well, some kind of daisies that grow in there. But I was thinking about clearing it and turn it into a compost bin, but we might just clear it and then empty out the contents of the bag once we've grown the mushrooms and see what happens. That might be kind of quite interesting. So we have mushroom growth, but not where I cut the bag. It's just like there, and what can you see? Like there and there. So I'll just have to cut the bag just a little bit open, a little bit more, and then we've got some growth there. So I think I probably need to cut the bag open there as well so it can get out. I don't really think that's supposed to happen, but you can see it just there. I don't really think that's supposed to happen, but I'll cut the bag open there, and then we'll see what happens. Looks like the mushrooms have died that I planted outside. There's a bit of a snail trail. I think the either slugs had it or the snails had it, but they didn't survive. So we have mushroom growth. So we're going to eat them. I'm sure they're edible. They're not going to sell something that's not edible, are they? So I'm not going to chop them up. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fry it all in one piece, and I think that'll all wilt down and it'll go flat, and so it'll be more like a mushroom steak. I think that's what I'm going to do. The bottom might be a bit woody. They don't want to grow too big, otherwise mushrooms go woody. But we'll see. So we'll cut it off. I'll cut it off on camera actually. If I can find a knife. That knife will do. So I'll be able to get an idea if that's going to be too woody by just cutting it off there. It doesn't need cleaning because it's not been near the dirt. But there we go. Yeah, we'll empty that out onto the bit of ground at the back of in the garden where it's shaded, and we might get some mushroom growth, but that'll be part of another video. So we'll just fry it flat in some fat, I think, and then we'll have it on toast with a couple of fried eggs. I think that'll be very nice. They're cooked. Let's have a look. So it's all held together. That bit won't be as cooked as the outsides, but I'm not really bothered about that. Let's just taste the mushroom, and I've done some eggs, but they're just at the side. Very nice. Homegrown mushrooms. I don't know how much it cost. Would I do it again? Well, we'll see if it grows outside. Nice. They're nice, I think, but it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? It's just a bit of fun. But they grew. They're nice. A success.